What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Talk That Talk, Reality with Realness. I'm your host, Chase.
And I'm your host, Kelly Kells.
And y'all already know we here recapping the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 7, friend. Friend, let's just go ahead and get into what went down this week. Now, the episode opened up, friend. Monique has made her entrance back into the show.
You are fired!
Get her hat.
Because you're a ghetto-ass, hood-ass bitch!
Get her hat.
I'm gonna beat her ass.
Friend, what you think? You feeling this new Monique, or what you think Monique gonna be giving?
So my take on Monique is kind of, I don't know, it may be a little biased due to the fact that I don't really know much about her. So like when I started watching Potomac, my first experience with Potomac was the reunion where they were wearing the yellow.
The yellow,
really? And she had the binder.
You're sitting like a darn fraud, bringing a different man onto the reunion every freaking year. I hope he's sitting behind you this year.
That was my introduction to Potomac. And when I saw the way she gathered Gizelle, I was like, I don't know what I've been missing, but I need to tune in. So that's really like my only like experience watching her on the show.
Okay. So yeah, I like Monique. Monique has always been the one who will stand on her own 2 feet. Like she didn't necessarily, I don't think she took sides. I think she had alliance with certain people, but most times she always stood alone. Child, that means you missed the fight with her and did you get the fight with her and Candace?
Yeah, I did see that.
Okay, yeah. So, and also like child, her entrance and exit was pretty quick too when all that stuff happened. But Monique, I'm excited to see her back. I am excited to see her back. My only hesitation is it's kind of like the same thing with Angel with me right now. It's like I'm so over people marketing this whole self-healing journey, and like that's personal. To me, it's very personal. And when you try to hammer like, oh, I'm different, I've been working on this journey, not saying that she hasn't, but I think I get not necessarily bored, but I just be over that storyline. Like, okay, we get it. If you changed over the years, you on a healing process, child, until the right person say the wrong thing, and then all that healing and went out the door. So I am excited to see her back. I'm really curious to see what the dynamic is going to be with her and Jazelle. I feel like Jazelle is going to straighten up and fly right because she already know what she's capable of. I also think they trying to build it up like she's going to have an issue with Stacy. But personally, I don't see her having an issue with Stacy. I'm pretty sure she's going to be like, girl, I don't care about that man, child. You can have him if you want him. So I'm curious to see how she going to play with this new group of girls for sure.
I don't know if you peeped how Ashley was saying in confessional, like she wasn't going to talk about the husband thing and it's not her business. Because I was definitely wondering, I'm like, is he finna bring this up to Monique right now? But it's like, Ashley thinks she's slick. Like, she like to throw the rock and hide her hand.
You already know.
You already made it your business when you brought it to the ladies when they were all at breakfast that day.
Child.
So you done already spread it now anyway.
Right.
Because Ashley is a messy hoe.
Right, child. Ashley trying to be the new Robin to Gizelle, child. At this point, Ashley just doing anything she can to stay relevant. Although I will say that moment when she had on that burgundy leather situation with the little bob in the I said,
the tie.
Yeah, that bitch ate that. She definitely ate that. Okay,
yeah, we was just talking about that. We was just talking about that. I said, I like this.
That look was
this look here, but I ain't want to give it to her just because she annoyed me. So I was like, I like it for somebody else.
Yeah, child. Ashley is doing a little too much, and again, maybe it's because she don't have any personal story, because clearly she's not giving us anything personal. So I guess she says, child, she got to get in here and be Message Gizelle Part 2. Now, friend, what you think about Angel and her sister, Ingrid?
Well, I think they might have casted the wrong sister. Because, baby, the sister is reading. You hear me?
Ain't she reading?
The things that she's saying should have been coming out of Angel's mouth, considering Angel's the one who experienced it. But her sister was laying it out. She said, Giselle, stay with a soft filter on them necks.
I've seen her at many events over the years.
There we go.
Let me tell you something. No.
Okay.
Okay, but I
Yes,
gagged. She called Wendy Miss Before and After.
Other one?
Miss Wendy, Miss Permanent Filter.
Miss Before and After?
Look, baby, ate them up so quick. But to me, my note was, I was like, child, they both lame. And the reason why I say that is because exactly what you just said. Those should have been words coming out of Angel's mouth in the moment. And then back to what I just said, like trying to carry this whole story of I'm calm, zen, healed, and I don't do all that. When, girl, you know you really do. Like, you're not being authentic, and that's why Gizelle gonna keep poking at her ass, because she know you getting on this camera trying to be somebody you really not. And so, yeah, Angel in that scene to me, you know, friend, all these past, I'll be like, I'm gonna give her a chance. I feel like it's something there, but I ain't saying get rid of Angel because it's her first season. I think she should come back, but like again, where is the real Angel? And child, it ain't about no catfishing with no pictures, bitch. It's about personality. Like, where is your true personality? And how she showed up in that scene with her sister, it made me feel like the information that Jassy brought to her, how people say she treat people. I said, oh, baby, where there's smoke, there's fire. There got to be some truth there, because when you around people that you're comfortable with and you can have that kind of ante up, girl, you're a whole different person. But amongst the girls that you don't really know, you know, you really can't have that big rah-rah room, at least you feel that way. But that same energy was the same energy she should have had on that trip, child, instead of being a Debbie Downer the whole time with Bobby.
Yeah. Now, I appreciated the scene because of like what you said. I felt like it was her being authentic because she was with her sister, somebody she's comfortable with. So I'm like, okay, we're seeing more of your personality. And like, clearly, you know, she made the comment about Wendy I, and, you know, she had her
like
reads.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah. So it let us see, like, okay, like, you know, it's in her too. Like, you're not this, you know, peaceful, quiet, little timid woman that you're kind of selling out.
Mound. Yeah, that ain't you.
Because she has,
who you are.
but you know what? I think it's because of her business and these trips that they do, and these, you know, it's like healing, and it's their brand to like about peace. But it's like, girl, you signed up for the wrong show if that's the brand you're trying to portray.
Girl, or be both. Shit, say, look, I'm peaceful, but I still get with you girls too. Like, I can do both.
But I still.
Okay.
Still.
Okay. Listen. Oh my God. Yeah. So that's why I was like, child, them women who sit on them wags said, child, she mean and she'll cuss you out. She absolutely will. She absolutely was talking bad to them women like that, allegedly. Child, based off of how her interaction was with people that she's comfortable around. So my recommendation to Angels be like, girl, be yourself. I don't care because Gizelle in the room and y'all think Gizelle sitting high and looking low like she the Lord. Child, get with these girls, because clearly you got it in you. Clearly.
And sister said, baby, you live in Potomac proper. Like, you live off River Road, and them hoes don't.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need her to start acting like it, because she said Gizelle out there in cow country. and it's not giving a ranch.
Baby, the sister was reading Gizelle down. Do you hear me?
Down.
So I don't know. Maybe Angels. This her first season, so everybody kind of messing around on the first season.
Trying to find her way.
But she's clearly been with BravoCon and stuff and interviews on Watch What Happens Live. She clearly has a new attitude. So maybe she gonna get in and play more with the girls. Which honestly, like, I feel like the only issue amongst the group with her is like she's not being authentic to who she is. So maybe when she start being who she really is, she'll have a better experience per se than what she's been having. All right, friend, let's get to Stacy and Wendy having a little lunch together, child, in that bright orange, baby, them chocolate girls. They look so good to me, friend. What you get from this scene?
Restaurant. Well, before we even get into the cannabis business, let me just say I agree with Wendy. The gays deserve better than Ashley. Because that singing is a disaster. And who put Ashley on the gay circuit? Who put Ashley on the program?
Who and why?
Like, who made her an ambassador to the community?
Ashley is a mess. Who called a friend?
Right.
Mm-mm.
But no, of course she had her shade for Ashley, which was warranted. But of course the main point in that whole scene was the cannabis business. And what do you think about Stacey messy ass lying about even starting the business last year on the reunion?
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't tell the truth. I don't know. Maybe she was hit off guard. She wasn't expecting it to come up because she probably didn't know Gizelle knew it, I'm assuming. But I don't see why she would lie about it because, I mean, it's a large industry. And I mean, for a person of color to be in it at that level is a big deal. So I definitely would have took that moment to be like, yeah, I have something in the works. So yeah, she shouldn't have lied about it. She should have been honest about it.
But how would you have felt though, like if you were Wendy? Like, do you feel like it's like too many similarities now? Or would you be like, congratulations?
Honestly, yeah, I would congratulate her and I would help her. Honestly, friend, I've been in situations like that with family and friends who do the same kind of the business I do. And I feel like you can approach it in two ways. You can approach it from a place of lack, like, oh, you take it from me, or you can come from a place of abundance and be like, oh, there's enough room for all of us. How can I support you? Like, you my good Judy. You can't do what I do because what I do, you can't do me. So yeah, I'm just different in that way. Like, it wouldn't bother me. Now I'd be like, all right, bitch, you know, I'd be shady probably, but it wouldn't make me feel a way that I wouldn't be friends with her. But I will say, look, like, you lying about it makes me feel like you're being sneaky, and that's something you don't have to be sneaking back. Because I mean, how can we partner with doing this? Like, how can we expand this for everybody to win? So yeah, it wouldn't bother me per se of her doing it. Now I get it when Wendy was like, "Girl, you giving a single female because you just you did a Nigerian name and everything just seemed like a little bit too close to home." But yeah, it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, I mean, it's very close to home because Stacey gives QVC, Stacey gives Black Karen. She don't give Nigerian.
That's it. Talk about stones, bitch.
Right.
Talk about drama.
Yeah.
So lightweight.
So I don't know where the Nigerian thing came from for her brand. That's kind of left field.
I don't say it makes sense, but you know.
And I like the name Shia.
I love the name.
It's a good name, but then when you think about the fact that it pretty much means happy, it's like
happy.
You literally did take the name. So you took the business idea and the name. And remixed it.
Yeah. But I will say, friend, as someone who is a Wendy fan, it is actually really good to see Wendy finally have a real ally on this show. I feel like Wendy has never had a true, like, friendship, like a solid friendship on the show with people. It's like it's always been her against other people. She had Karen, but Karen was using that girl for her betterment. So
she had Candace.
You're right, but again, I didn't see that being a solid friendship, bitch. Not like someone where like she's sitting down kikiing with and all that kinds of like she do with Stacey. I don't feel like I ever saw that with Wendy, but I probably need to go rewatch her interactions with Candace because I kind of be forgetting about Candace now that she out the loop. But it is good to see her in a space where she's not just arguing and bickering with everybody and constantly trying to defend herself. And child, yeah, Stacey, I think Stacey is really stepping up to be a really good friend to her. Outside of that moment, like just what's been going on based on interviews and stuff they've been doing, sound like she's been very supportive of Wendy. So it is refreshing to see Wendy have an ally in a sense in this show.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. But also, let's see where that ends up because I could very well see them like button heads big time too.
Yeah, well, I don't know what y'all with all darn Wendy got going on right now. I don't see her trying to butt heads with nobody. However,
Right. She need every ally she can get.
listen, but
Except for
Bravo
Ashley.
Con, did you see how she
Except
Ashley
for
got at Bravo
Ashley.
Con? Ooh, she
Mhm.
said, girl, I don't want your apology. Keep it. We good. So, Fred, let's get on, child, to this 2-second wedding. Jassy's 2-second wedding, child. What, you get anything from this scene?
Child.
High and by.
I was finna say a high and by wedding. and
That'll get a
and I
good
would
time.
and I bet money the relationship gonna be high and by too.
You already know.
It started out that way. That's how it's gonna end.
She said them kids was already there. He didn't come here and have no babies on me. They was already here.
She blinded by that ring. She's blinded. She don't see nothing else but that ring.
Okay, shit. I was blinded too, shit.
Jay, look, get your things, homegirl.
Okay. Now, friend, before we move on to the World Pride Day, Gizelle had an issue. Well, she's having an issue, child, with her father's will. And baby say the stepmama child, breaking their ass through the code, said, no, ma'am, he signed a new one right before he died. And Gizelle said, baby, he couldn't even write. So how you signing a will?
Well, that's just gonna boil down to who got the best lawyer, because that's his wife. So it's like, are you trying to say that she's not entitled to anything?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you claiming he didn't want to leave his wife anything?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a tough place. So it's like,
sure is.
And he's not around to justify anything. But
Right.
if she got signed documents, then that's gonna be hard to fight.
Baby, hard to fight. I'm very curious to see how that plays out, child, because you know one thing a funeral would do is bring the worst out of family people.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so I hope that works out well for everyone involved. Now, friend, let's get to World Pride Day. I feel like we just really getting the introduction to it. They really didn't give us much other than child loud-ass Monique coming in, screaming and hollering, and walk past Gizelle, and Gizelle pointed out to her little friend, like, look, child. So, yeah, what you get from that scene?
Gizelle had a little nervous tick. She just started fixing that hat 3 or 4 times. And I was like, okay, definitely sprung, they had to have sprung this on her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody knew Monique was coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And I know she probably was sweating bullets underneath that hat.
Baby, okay. I was curious, well, obviously they spoke to each other, which is good. Again, I'm curious to see. I feel like they're going to be in a good place. I don't see them bickering. I would love to see them address that moment from the reunion, but I don't see them carrying that beef on throughout the season. But child, leave it up to you know who to try to get it started up. You met Stacy?
Mm-hmm.
You know Stacy? Girl, you know good and well that girl don't know no damn Stacy.
But you know what? Not that I'm trying to take up for Kay or anything, but there's a small piece of me that thinks production put her up to it. And the reason I say that is because she's the new one, and they know she want to stay on that show. And we both know production drops things in their ears before events and tells them, you have to talk about this.
Yeah. And I believe they doing that a lot to her, and that's why she's coming across like she is on the screen. Like she's not coming off being believable, authentic, like she's just creating situations. So yeah, I'm not surprised there would be production doing that. And like, at what point though do you say, you know, like, I get y'all want me to do that, but what's another way I can do this? Because I don't want this to be this ain't the image I want for myself. Or bitch, she like, yeah, let me fuck it up. You know, let me do what I do. So yeah, I'm still not seeing it for Kay. I don't know what happened to Kay between last season and this season. Child, I ain't here for I ain't here for Kay at all.
So in regards to Monique, let's make a prediction now before we go any further in the season. Who do you think she's gonna beef with amongst the cast? Because I really don't think it's gonna be Stacey. So who is it gonna be?
Yeah, if I had to see it being anybody, honestly, it would be like a Kay. And I don't know if that's because I ain't feeling Kay, but from what I pick up in the past is Monique's ticks is people who are catty. She can deal with like shady stuff. That didn't never push her over the edge. But the catty stuff like with Candace, I feel like that was when she started getting like when she got to reach out and touch you a little bit. So to me, it's gonna be a person who's very catty, very talkative, who gotta overtalk her, because then that's how she gotta try to pull your ass down. So yeah, I don't see her being at it with Stacey for sure. So it's either gonna be a situation with Kay. I can't see her being at it with Angel. Or she claims she on this whole spiritual realm. Child, she may come in and just get along with everybody. Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, I definitely know Gizelle ain't gonna try her no more. And if she do, she a damn fool.
Listen, because she was not prepared. But I think it would probably be Kay, maybe Kay or Angel. But I would love for it to be Ashley for whatever reason. That would make good TV.
I would love for it to be Ashley too. But child, Ashley already secured her friendship. Say, I'm bringing my girl back in, which is crazy because I didn't ever pick up in the past that they were really that close, and I didn't realize that it was Ashley that introduced her to the group. I forgot all about this. So we'll see how she go. Well, all right, friend. That was the episode. That was the show. You want to rate it? What you give it, 1 to 10?
I give him a 6. I'll be generous.
Yeah, this episode was not eventful. Maybe because all the last film was very eventful. So I'm gonna give him around the same, a good 5.5, 6 for this episode. But I will say they are having an amazing season. I think this season has been interesting. I haven't been like, oh, I'm tired of watching it. I have really enjoyed them so far, for sure.
They starting to get on my nerves.
You said they getting annoying. I know you text me. You said they getting annoying.
It's getting annoying.
I need a break.
Because it's like, okay, I want y'all to. I don't know. I want the subject matter to be a little more interesting, a little more in depth. Like, like, can we get beyond like conversations about filters, you know, or you know, like, what else, you know?
Like, what are y'all doing outside of the show? Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And then it's like a lot of the stuff that we're seeing, it feels like we're experiencing the same things each episode over and over. Like, I feel like with Angel, it seems like every episode is the same thing. Like, she say one thing, do another thing, and then cry. And it's like every episode we're getting that. So, like, what else?
I agree with that. My friend, let's see what the people gonna give us for the remaining of the season, child. Hopefully it's finna end very soon because there's so many good shows about to start up, child. It's only 2 of us, child.
Okay, we can only do so much.
We can only do so much. So we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Like this video, share, and subscribe. And y'all already know. Until next time, we'll holler.
Peace.